Hey guys, welcome to the Marketing Campaign Creator app. So glad you made the choice for yourself and your business to use the app. Creating your promotional material at the click of a button. It really can be that easy. So this training is to help you get the app set up, just a few quick areas to do so. And then also in that you'll be learning how to print the promotional material, kind of key. So I'm going to go over just a couple things first before I go inside the app. One of the things, account accesses. For now, the app is not hosted on marketingcampaignCreator.com. It is at a separate location, and in an email you should have received a link to go set up your access. And then I'm going to switch over and show you where the access is for your account if you need to change your subscription or make any changes with your card for billing purposes. And that is housed at marketingcampaignCreator.com. And then if you do have any questions throughout using the app, or you think there's an issue, or you just want to give simple feedback, other than the area I ask all of the founding members to do an app review, their email is support@marketingcampaignCreator.com. So I just take the time, email away and ask, because if you may have the question, somebody else very well may also have the same question. So keep an eye on your emails too, and what I'm sending you, because I am providing you with some app checklist series. There'll be a checklist for the setup, so you can go through that just to make it quick and easy and where you're at. You'll find that the people that are very much attracted to the app are probably tactile, and that's the purpose too of behind the app, is that I found in the online business world that there is not a lot of tangibleness to make what you're learning and how to implement in a tangible way. So that was part of my reasoning for creating the app. In those checklist series, you'll be getting that one. And then the other one that's very similar to what you're going to see inside the app is the set up your promo material for printing. And it's essentially each of your elements in your funnel. And there may not very well be, every element might not be filled in if you're choosing not to use that type of an element. Like an example, an event is a type, it could be a webinar or a challenge, a masterclass. Those are the common ones up front that come to mind. But this outline is just simply for you to have at your desk. And I find for myself, I also print it and have it right there, so that I am aware of where I'm at and what's going on, and it's that visual, again, that tangibleness to what you're doing. Okay, and then another checklist you'll be getting is the offline setup. What the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas that you can do offline, and not really all those 6 areas are offline really either. Especially the first one, it's a big one to do first offline, and then the others are kind of using online stuff. It's a combination, and in that, and then there is another checklist that's more of just a supporting doc to the big step in the offline setup. And then the final one is very much supporting you inside the app, and it's setting up it's the Marketing Campaign Create It checklist, so that you can go through each of the sections on what to do so. Now that very much matches, if you bought the Ultimate package, that one very much matches the CSV file you will upload for the steps to bring your campaign to life. Okay, And then just keep an eye on your emails. I'll be putting some tips and tricks in there for converting a highly converting campaign. Because I find also a lot of people who are attracted to the app are people who don't know, are solopreneurs who don't know what elements need to go where, and I find this is not taught very well. I've had to piece it together from numerous coaches over the last 6 years. So, and that's part of my zone of genius is processes. Hence the reason there's a process built into the app itself. Okay. And then the one-time setups are your type of offers, but at this time that is kind of set up for us all to utilize together on the back end. I can change this if it becomes too cumbersome or we're finding I like wording it different than you do. That is only the one area that is kind of shared, but not really. And then the last one is promo templates. And I, think of like the same urgency vocabulary or formulas you're using over and over. That's a common one, is your urgency formulas. And then there are, like the guarantee to your offer or your top questions and stuff. And that's where you can, let's say you thought of a question that starts to pop up, more and more. And I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to use this. And you may use some of the same questions for different offers in there. So that's why I put them in a promo template so that you can not have to redo them each time for each offer. And that will make, I'm sure, much more sense once we get in. So one thing that the app, at my skill level of building the app, I was not able to build the app to where you can come in and create your own custom dashboard. I put 3 different ones because I realized that some of us do work just a little different. And at this time, the color coding cannot be customized to you either. Again, that will come in either versions 2 or 3 as I'm able to hire more people to help with the programming side of it. So for now, when you create an open cart event, it'll be purple or the close. Emails will be yellow. A promo event is a magenta. And again, an event, keep in mind, is like a webinar or a Facebook challenge or a masterclass or a webinar series or masterclass series. That's what the events are. Okay. And then I'm a big picture person, so the app is built with the big picture in mind, and then the orange, the melon, is up for blog posts. And then these next 3 are geared towards your social media posts for the day. We've all heard do 3, 5, 10, whatever. For now, I have built the app to show 3. If everyone is finding they want more volume for that, then we can certainly, with the feedback, do more. Okay? And then the last thing we'll cover is bringing your marketing campaign to life. And the 2 top areas for this is you can use, in the app, there's a section called My Steps and Tax section that we can use to keep you on track. If you feel you can do that on your own, you don't need to utilize this area then inside the app if you're just going to move through the app itself. It's up to you and how it works best for you. And then the last area, of course, the hot, juicy promotional material printing, the whole purpose of the app so that you can focus on your message and not your to-do list, and how to print the promotional material. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the app. The first place, though, before we get right to the app, I am going to show you where to access your accounts and just walk you through the couple little menu items on that on the marketingcampaignCreator.com website itself. Okay. I'll see you in just a minute inside the app. Okay, guys, I'm back. And now the Marketing Campaign Creator, when you're on the website, if you click My Account here in the menu bar, I apologize for the slow internet. My fiber optics internet is coming in just a couple days. Cannot wait. Okay, let's try that one more time. There we go. And it's not... Okay, I'm going to have to do one thing real quick just so I can show you. Okay guys, I'm back in. I had to log in so that would recognize, because I've done all my testing of my links and everything through here. So it knows I'm logged in and everything. Obviously you would put in that first screen you've seen, you would put in your password and that when you done your order. And then you can see your orders. If you click on this menu over here, and then at the time of checkout, if you told it to save your payment methods, it'll be in here as well. And see, I didn't, so they're not there, but this is where you could add a payment method to choose which one you're going to have it for your billing. Okay. And then the orders, they should also then show under subscription too, for the app especially. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I know that it's kind of cumbersome having the things in two places, but it's just the setup I have for now. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go into the app. All right, so when you sign in, you'll see here we're in the dashboard now. We're on dashboard 1, and it's just a slightly different color of gray. And then there's the different options, and just, pick which one you're using most. And then when I ask for the feedback and the review, just tell me the feedback, okay? So this is just your active offers, your active campaigns you have going on, your tasks that you need to complete if you're using the My Steps and Task area. This is just a video I put in here for now until this video gets in here. And then the app evaluation and feedback form, please don't until you get the email from me to complete this. Ideally, I would like you to have at least 30 days of using it. But I also did give you the email at support@marketingcampaignCreator.com so that if you have questions or anything, or something that's hot, please don't wait, okay? So I'm going to kind of walk through an overview of the sections real quick. Inspired ideas to capture. Promo templates. This is the one we touched on just a little bit ago on setting up different templates. So I'll click in here real quick so you can see it. So you're just going to give it a title and a template message, okay? Just plug it in there, and then when you hit submit, it'll hit submit and it goes on to the all promo templates, and you'll see them in here and everything that you have, okay? So the inspired ideas works a bit the same way. So if you had an idea in the middle of what you're working on, you just don't know where it's going to go, just give it a title and put it in here. And that way you have it and you can use it and bring it in and put it where then, oh yeah, this is a perfect fit for here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and use it. And you don't lose the idea, that inspiration that hit you, okay? So those are the kind of independent areas on the app that you'll be using. The rest of these all work together. So it starts off with campaign details, and then your promo schedule, again, if you're going to choose to use that feature, and then you'll add in your elements to your campaign, which are your offer details, your offer top questions, your opt-in details, your event details, and then your marketing details. And under marketing details, it's for offer and event. The opt-in is the only one where the opt-in details, and I'll pull one up and show you here real quick. The opt-in details has the marketing questions built into it, okay? It's the only one I put together because it wasn't so big. The other ones are so big that I had to separate them out, okay? So let's go up to campaign details. Campaign details, you can, again, utilize some of the features in here, and actually I'll go to one and show you one of mine that's a little more filled out, just so that it's a little more concrete walkthrough. Is this one? And of course I'm picking every which one, but the one that I have, there we go, I have some stuff in this, okay. So I created an account under my man's name so I could show you guys inside the app a little bit. Okay, so this is Rock Solid Business Foundation 1.0, and it's active status, and you can completely change this. You know what, this isn't feeling right, go put it on hold, you know, whatever, or it's completed, moving on, start and end dates. And then I put some things in here for task, offers associated, opt-ins associated, and events associated, and it's just so that it's that tying that whole thing together. That's up to you under the campaign section to use if you want to or not, okay? So notice I was clicking in them when under the I for view, the 3 little dots pop up, then just click it and you can edit, duplicate, or delete. So the duplicate in the beginning, obviously you're not going to use too far, but let's say I wanted to now run Rock Solid Business Foundation, a 2.0 version campaign. I wouldn't have to go in and create everything from scratch. I could simply duplicate it. Okay, nice little feature. If you check the box, instead of clicking on the far left side, you're going to see other little things pop up. So you could get to edit this way, but it's going to, this is more for bulk editing, and so you would select which one you wanted to select. You wanted to select the date, you know, and you had more than one checked, then you would hit apply and you could change it, okay? So it's a little more different. You will use this box feature more towards printing than when you're editing and creating and entering your information, okay? Now notice there's also a star up here. So you can kind of customize these a little bit to your liking and then save that change, and it knows it's for you, and when you come in it will stay that way until you hit remove the change. Okay, and if I click here, it does not tell me what change I have in place from the version. So if this looks a little different than yours, that may be why I have it set up. And it honestly, it's probably just where I brought everything a little closer together. Their proportions may have just been a little too big or something. So again, you can remove the change at any time. You're not stuck with it permanently. Okay, so it's a nice little feature. Now let's say, okay, I'm ready to enter a new campaign. You don't have to come and click over here on the left if you don't want. You can also click this little orange button down here, okay? So that's your campaign details. And a campaign, just think of a campaign as it's like the umbrella to all the pieces of your, you know, I look at them as like a theme. So like Eliminate Marketing Mayhem is my theme behind my app that I'm doing, so that my promotion can run a little longer than just like an offer, if that makes sense, okay? So the campaign promo schedule, there's a little different version. So this is the list version because some of us prefer list, and then this is the calendar version, okay? Same calendar that is on your dashboard. Now note, the first time you come in here, sometimes it won't load everything for some reason. You have to click it one way or the other. Obviously, because this is my test dummy account, I don't have much in here. And wow, how did we get to 2016 and not 2019? Interesting. That was crazy. I have not done that in all my testing. It's not to make things more confusing for you. So here, guys, is stuff I had back in October, November when I was playing in this account more to get things set up. We'll go back one more month just so you can see. So here, the color coding. This is an email that's going out. This is an event. This is I think it was the first day of post is the lime green. So this just kind of color coded so you can see what you have all going on. It's not meant to overwhelm you, but it's meant to give you the big picture so you can see, okay, this, I do like this, this doesn't feel overwhelming, or no, I don't like this. And that way you can also adjust it based on your preference and your style of promotional plan you pick, okay? Offers, the details, so you'll come in and add offer details. It's your pricing features and the different price points, your bonuses that you're offering. And over here, you'll notice for the bonuses, you have early bird, a sign up now bonus, a tease bonus, and it's gone after. This does matter because in the promotional material, like your sales pages, it's going to tell you so that you know which order to put, because typically if it's an early bird bonus, if we click that, if it's an early bird bonus, those typically get placed at the beginning, and they either have a time counter or something or a date saying, okay, this is gone at this time. Okay, so that matters for your sales pages and your emails. It actually feeds into some of your emails too and stuff that you let them know that it's, oh, this is going away after today. Okay, so that is important. Don't miss this feature or it won't give you that information that you've designated for that bonus in either of those spots. Okay. Now, this is where we talked about those promo templates. This is the perfect area that you get to just link it in and use it. So urgency. Okay, so this is an offer, so I'm going to click. I found I was using different formulas for events and offers. So then you come in here, and then obviously you don't need the title you created in your template. And you can now just edit. There's only 3 spots available for this released edition. Okay, I like that, and delete it. But let's say I got interrupted and I picked the wrong, oops, see, and I just deleted. Perfect example. Deleted too much. Hit X, it takes it away. Okay, so you can come back in, you can pick the right one. If you got distracted by your kids, whatever, just simply click the X, it takes it away, and you can then start over and put in what you want, okay? So like, okay, let's do the prices increasing on, and now you can type in what you want specific for this particular offer, okay? At this time, choosing, let's say 4 modules. So then you would only then end up seeing 4 here. However, at this time, I don't have the coding done, so you do see all 12. Get in the habit of picking how many modules you are, because eventually that programming will get done, okay? That way you don't see excess and it's so much. It's not done yet. The next 3 sections, some of this stuff is automated and some of it is not, so just use it and just know that it will be and won't be, and it's more of the tying in of your elements all together again so you can see it at your fingertips, okay? Eventually more of this will become automated, like actually going onto your calendar and stuff when you click here. That programming I just got to get help with. So for right now in this version, it is not. You will have to do that in a separate step, and that's quick and easy. And then these sections down here, I found at first I wasn't really using them. I left them in case others needed them and wanted them too. So I'm actually going to get out of here and go to all offers. So let's take a look and see if I edit this one, what I have entered. Nope, not this one. I'll find one. I end up finding I did really use this section more than I thought I was going to when I initially had it set up. So here, miscellaneous tasks, just tasks that are popping in my head This one is about the app and things I need to get done, future tasks, appointments, you know, who I've met with and talked with about the app. I'm keeping track of. And then as you can see, this very bottom one yet I haven't, but I went ahead and I've left it for now, okay? So just know some of this bottom section, you know, may change as we get feedback from all the founding members, okay? You will see in here all offer types. Now you can enter each of these individually, or as you begin to set up your first offer, so let's add an offer, guys. And so let's see. And then type of offer. So you simply can pick one that's here, or let's say it's not. I'm trying to think of what is not in here that could be. I don't know, but I'm just going to click it to show you. So if you didn't find one that's already there that you like for the type of offer, you can create your own quickly and this easily. You don't have to have this pre-thought out. You can do it as you go, okay? And then you could add it here by typing, let's say passive income wasn't there. You could simply type it in now and hit submit, and it would be there, okay? So just, you can, the little pop-ups now and then, you don't have to go back to, oh, I forgot to enter that. You don't have to do that. It's right there, convenient for you, okay? I'm going to cover, you'll see this a lot as we're clicking through it. I'm showing you the different areas is your promo material link. This is very much tying your elements together for printing, okay? So I think that covers quite a bit on the offers. Top questions. Again, I did these all, let's get in here to show you the one. Edit. Okay, so here's one I've started. I've pulled them in because I've entered these all back under the promo templates. That way I didn't have to sit and think of these all at once. I could do them as they popped up, you know, or showed or revealed themselves to me, and I put them in, okay? Opt-in details, and like we discussed a little bit ago, you're going to, opt-in details. Oh. So you're going to put on here. Now, your URL links that I've put in here, note on here, they are clickable. So I'll click this, for example. And my great internet, it's going to take a few minutes here, but you'll see now I'm at the page, okay? Hopefully. I'll show you something where that's loading since my internet's a bit slow. So I'm in here, I'm working. I have the link in here, but it will not be clickable inside, like where you're editing, okay? If you put a link anywhere in here. But on the all section here, they are clickable. That's just a quirk. I'm not able to get it changed in the programming in the back end at this time. Eventually I would like to, because I find when I'm working in the editing, I'm working on it and stuff, and right from there sometimes it would be nice to go right to it, but it, for whatever reason, it just doesn't, okay? It's clickable from this screen, not in the editing screen. Okay, so that's your opt-in event details. Just, you know, whatever the style, again, the same with your links that you're going to be putting in here, they'll be clickable from this screen, not your other one, okay? Marketing details, and your offer marketing details all down through here to get you to pull out. This is your messaging. That's what you're creating here, is your messaging, and you're just simply filling it all in, okay? And then these are just, again, tying in all the other elements together once again, okay? Let me just see, all marketing details. And don't forget, you have two to do in this section. You've got the event and your offer. So let's click in here and click at it. So I've gone through and I've, you know, these, now this one, is not a rich, you'll notice is not rich text boxes. If we find, this is the only section I didn't do it. If you find you like the rich text boxes that are all in the other areas because you're formatting and taking the time, because those will feed into all the promotional material, then I will change this. This was one of the first ones I did, and I did not use the rich text boxes, okay? So there's that little tip. Okay, and then once you get done with that, you've done your you've worked on your messaging, it's time to create your elements. Like if you're doing a webinar, it's time to create your slideshow. So again, I've put in here links for your docs to create, and you could just come in here, okay, I need to be creating this. So let's go get it done. Quickly open it, go get it done. There's no having to search for your files still. You're able to keep track of them all in here. And again, just like your, I'll click it, just like the other screen I've talked to you about, your links in this view are clickable, but not in the editing view. Okay, so we opened this one earlier. I'll close that. And then it took me right to this one. I did the folder instead because I'm probably going to have more than one doc that I would be doing for this, but at least I'm in the folder now and can get right to work. This one I think I did, it's more specific and opens right to the document. Yeah, it does. So here, okay, so, and I just did a document so you guys could see what it was. Okay, so now, of course, it's time to do the printing of the promotional material. You're done, you've gone through all that, you've created your stuff. I put the creating time ahead of printing your promotional material because I find that during your creating time, things become more solidified for you, more clarity sets in, and you might tweak some of your wording that you use, and you're going to go back and do your editing before you do your printing of your promotional material, or you might find yourself doing the promotional material more than once, which you very may well in the beginning until you find your rhythm with it anyway, because this is like learning a whole new career. So the creating of the promotional material, this is a visual representation. Unfortunately, it doesn't have check boxes and it's not campaign specific, but I know some people are very much, though, visual versus list oriented, and so that's what this is geared towards. So you would just have to keep track of which step you're at, okay? So let's go to the all printing records, and you get to set the status of where it's at, which then shows you the status of these is what counts on your dashboard page, okay? So in here, I'm going to click in one just to make it easier. Okay, so we've in the elements that we've been creating. So like for this campaign, I have the offer done, I have the top cues done, I have the campaign entered. I am still working on the opt-in, the event. If I'm doing a content upgrade, you may not use each of these pieces. If you're not doing an event and you're doing more Facebook ads, then you might not use events, okay? Just you will have to make a mental note that you're not using it. That's all. And that's why it's blank. Just because it's here doesn't mean you have to use it. And then the content upgrade, the event details, the event marketing details, and then you would click update, okay? Once you are done and you're like, okay, I'm great with all these are all great, I've done the editing, I've done the creating, I'm happy with them, okay. So then you're going to come in. This is just another one of the same one, but it has, so this is, I put the offers in here, offer marketing details. It just has all the quick links in here for you to make it at your fingertips for each one of them. You may use this, you may not. It's up to you. Let's say you're ready to print the emails, you want to look at them. So now you're going to use the checkbox, not the little dots, and you're going to hit print, and you're going to hit print summary, okay? And then it's going to generate the emails and open in a new window for you, and then you can save it, and if you have a VA, send them off to her. If you want to tweak them to make sure they are in your voice or to create your attention-getting headline, you will. Now notice that some of these are skipping, and that's because some of the area doesn't look like a very full email, and that's because if you leave any of the questions blank that are there to help you pull out your message, it'll be blank in the email and they will look skimpy, okay? It is not the app's fault, it's just you have to fill in the sections of the app for a reason. They're there and compiled to pull out your message and to make them effective. And this one is the series, so there's 6 emails in this one, okay? And that's how you use that one. And it will even show you, you'll notice at the top that it knows that this one was for the Campaign Creator 1 because that's what we checked right here for the offer details. And that's why you know what offer this was for when you go to print this. Oh yeah, what was this one for? It tells you right at the top at the very beginning, okay? So that's how you print it. And then there's template series M, and then there's sales page B. As time goes on, you will start to see this section grow because I have more coding to do. I have the social media post to code. I have more email series I want to put in here that I have studied from others as well. And the sales pages don't change very much. You know, you'll just, again, you'll come in here and you will, why is it not changing? Okay, I'm not sure why it's not changing. As my internet froze. Okay, so I think my internet has froze, guys. I apologize. Just have fun creating and using the app with your campaigns. If you have questions, I'm available at support@marketingcampaignCreator.com. And I look forward to you guys using the app and giving feedback as well.